Okay, today we're here with Dennis with American Standard Painting of Arizona. So Dennis, thank you very much. Welcome. Thanks for coming in to talk to us today.
Hey.
So Dennis, can you describe your business to us?
Yes, a painting business.
Yeah.
We do all forms of interior, exterior. I also do floors such as epoxy,
Okay.
metallics. I make custom designer floors. Also do epoxy countertops. For old laminate countertops, I can make stuff look literally better than quartz or something like that. I do cabinet refinishing. Anything that can take some color, I can do it, and I can make your home look something like what you've always dreamed about, or maybe even better.
Yeah, well, that's great. You do, so you do epoxy garage floors, that sort
I
of
do,
stuff?
yeah, I don't, but I like to say I do art.
Okay.
A lot of people still do those little sprinkles, and I call them donut sprinkles.
All right.
And if you want that done, you need to find someone else. I don't do donut sprinkles.
Okay.
I actually work with metallics and make floors custom. No floor is going to look like the other one.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, that sounds exciting. What made you decide to open this business, start into this?
Well, I actually was a body and paint guy to begin with, doing automobiles and motorcycles, RVs, stuff like that, trailers. And just one day something came about, and a friend of mine was with another dentist, had his business and was looking for somebody. I was tired of kind of doing what I was doing, and it was up and down finding jobs. And I went and worked with him for a while. Having had some experience already in painting, and managed to be able to find a niche.
Nice. So that's good. That's always nice to be able to do that transformation from one thing to another, and that's great. So interior, exterior, floors,
anything that can take some color.
All right, anything that you can get paint to stick to.
It's
Wonderful.
Indeed.
That's good. Why did you choose the profession of being painting and that kind of?
Well, you know, I've always I'm like a Rain Man with numbers. I love things with numbers, and when it comes to coming into an automobile or into a home, everything is to me a number. I look at everything, I see dimensions, I see straight lines, I see wavy lines, but I see dimensions, and I see volume, I see circumference, I see, you know, these things are always, and so getting into paint was fabulous because I could see all these things and still work with them. And I could also alter them. Okay. And once I'm done with one, I can actually re-alter it if I want to. So, you know, it's kind of like being able to be a famous artist for, you know, a moment. And every time I do it, I get that feeling on the back, you know, which I believe that most of us, not trying to say this as a segregational thing or whatever, but most of us as men always seem to need that conquer and that attaboy thing, and every time I'm at a home, I get to go in, I get to conquer, and feel like I've accomplished something and start on the next goal. You know?
Nice. That sounds good. Dennis, what drives you? What motivates you?
I believe that, you know, I have I don't say religious background. I just say that I have a fundamental element of God in my life, and I didn't choose becoming a painter. I think that found me.
All right.
I believe that he showed me something I was good at doing with, and as a return for that, I honor what it is I do, and I do it to the best of my ability, and I'm grateful to have the gift, you know, to be able to do the things I do, and in turn I do them, and I just try to do them well.
Yeah. Well, that sounds really good. That's really great. So, in your business and what you do, Dennis, like what surprises you?
Just people in general. People in general can, you know, you go from one house to some being one way, and then you go to the next, and some being another way, and some want to follow you around and watch everything you're doing. Some just want to talk to you all the time and not let you do what you're doing. And then some want to just be out of the way and say, "Let me know when you're done." You know, and so it's but the ability to be able to get along with all of them, is truly what I thrive on. I find people fascinating, so I get fixes of all the stuff I like to do, and I also get the fix of being able to learn how to constantly have an opportunity to meet someone that's going to take me out of where I've been with the majority of people, go different and see their views. And I think all of this really is about building community to me.
Right.
You know, I believe that's what we're supposed to do. Is I'm supposed to know you, and when you need help over on the deck of your boat or something like that, you know, I come over and I help out and do that. Now, some of these things naturally are livelihood.
Right.
But I don't go out and I don't come over to somebody's house and say, oh, for this I'm going to charge you $1,500, when knowing that I can do the same work for perhaps maybe $1,000. I still profit off of it.
Right.
I'm not about getting the bulk about as much as I can out of something at once.
Yeah.
I'd much rather serve several people and give them a good job at something that's affordable to me and affordable to them, and I still get to live my life.
Yeah.
Rather than look for one big score.
Yeah.
Because all these people I make happy in return tell everybody else in the community, and I get a chance to become part of that community.
Wonderful. That's really good. That speaks a lot as to who you are as a person and what values you stand for and that sort of thing. So that's really good. Thanks for sharing that with us.
For sure.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Dennis?
Yeah, you know, the best thing that I can honestly say about us and my business, my particular business, is that we all have some concept of something better than ourselves, and and I am not ashamed to lead out with my chin. Most people try to stay away from the God thing, and and I think God really strives me for everything. I strive to get better with Him, and in return, that also gives me that ability to strive to get better with my customers, because I think first before them before I do myself. It's not about getting done with the house and getting paid.
Right.
It's about making them happy, and in return, I get rewarded.
Putting other people ahead of yourself.
Other people ahead of myself. Yes.
I always say, in life, if we can help enough people get what they want in life, we can have anything we want in life.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
If my day went by and I made somebody happy during the course of my day, and they remember it, and I run across them sometime, and they go, "Hey, I remember that time." Then life has been good.
Good for you. That's great. Well, thank you very much, Dennis.
Certainly.
Appreciate you coming in here to talk to us, and it's really been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.